This is my first fishing related video. I do music videos on my music because I'm an electronic musician, but this is my first fishing video. And a little backstory on fishing for me. When I was a kid, it was like my main thing. It was like my life, fishing. I was obsessed with it. I'm like a quarter Portuguese, and I was kind of just raised fishing, so it was in my blood. When I was 16, though, music kind of took the center stage. Music became the driving passion in my life, and I've been a musician since about that age, and that's been my main thing. But I'd say about the end of being 29, I'm almost 30 now, the end of being 29, fishing came back into my life and became like a huge thing. So I started going out. I didn't have any lures, and I just started fishing with whatever I had in my tackle box, which was like zero. I was going around with basically like a little Tupperware thing with like 4 lures in it and just going fishing. But anyways, I'm pretty broke. So recently I was like, dude, I gotta expand my freaking collection of lures and stuff. But I'm broke, so what I did was went on eBay. The best place in the world. I went on eBay and I started kind of lurking around looking for cheap deals on lures. Obviously knockoffs, because like, you know, lures can be expensive. You can spend $20 on like 2 lures at Walmart or whatever. But on eBay you can get knockoffs. And obviously they're not going to be as good as your top tier like bass fishing brand. But if you're like me and you just want to get out there and fish and you're not trying to pull bass in for like a tournament or anything. If you're like me and you're broke, you know, you don't have the money for that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I started looking for lures on the cheap. Anyways, introduction over. Let's get into this first video. Got these poppers on eBay for $1. Shipping was like $3, which kind of sucked. But they came in and they're pretty sturdy. I mean, for $1. For $1. They've got rattle. They're pretty sturdy. They look cool. And I just got hooked by one. They rattle, they're sturdy, and they float. And they have the, you can tie it on there. So with that, it kind of like twitches in the water, which is dope. Anyways, I've been using this one a lot. It's my favorite one. I think because it looks like a golden shiner, and I know bass like feast. Look, you can see on the side here, it's gotten some use. I think that's from a bass grabbing it. So I guess that could be a downside of this lure, is the paint is kind of chipping off. But to me, that's like a battle scar. It's cool. Shows that you've used it. This guy I've caught in like 5 largemouth on, I think, maybe 6, and I'm gonna show some pictures. I don't have a GoPro, so I don't go out there yet. Anyways, caught in like 6 decent size. This guy pulls in some decent bass. If they're really aggressive, you might get some smaller ones on this. Like yesterday I was out, I threw this guy out there. As he hit the water, he got slammed, and I think it's this color is just so beautiful on this thing. In my opinion, this alone was worth the $1 I spent. So for $1 I got all these cool, I haven't even opened these guys yet. I haven't, honestly. Some of the colors are a little off for freshwater, I think. This guy would probably work better in saltwater. I could see catching like schoolie stripers on this. This guy, these two right here are white, and I could see them being good like right at dark because they're easy to see. So I feel like these guys would be good for like night fishing, maybe like that bone color. But anyways, I'd say that these were definitely worth the $1. And the treble hooks are caught here. Definitely worth the $1, and I'm going to link the eBay seller I got it from, so you can go and purchase some yourself if you want to. Totally worth the $1 to fill up my tackle box with cool stuff. And again, I'm still in like a hobbyist phase of fishing, so I really don't care if it's a top tier brand. If it can catch fish, I'm down to use it. And this guy alone has caught in tons of fish. I tried this guy because he's like a frog. Didn't have much luck. I obviously haven't given the other ones a chance. I've been so obsessed with this one, just like that golden shiner look. I mean, it looks beautiful to me. Side note, the treble hooks, in my opinion, again, I would consider myself an amateur fisherman right now. I'm decent because I've done it for so long, but I don't know the ins and outs of lures. I'm just trying to start my tackle box because it's been so long, you know, and this whole channel is just going to be the progression of my tackle box and trying to help out other fishermen that are on a budget, that need to get lures, that work, maybe some that don't work, just look cool. Anyways, the treble hooks on this thing, in my opinion, are decent. I haven't bent anything yet, I don't think. It doesn't look like I've bent them yet. And the biggest bass I've caught on this, and I got these a month ago. I've probably used them about 4 times. I've been out 4 times with them. Out of the 5 bass I caught, my biggest one was about 2 pounds. And he didn't bend the hooks. He did kind of take a chunk out of the top, but that just looks cool. But the hooks are good. So anyways, I'd say beautiful lures. I'll try more of them out, and if I have any stories on some of these other ones, I'll definitely put it on the channel. But alright, yeah, I'll give a link. Cool looking dudes, beautiful colors. This guy I'm kind of attached to. I get attached to my lures. Once they catch fish, I'm like, I want to retire it, I don't want to lose it. Anyways, I hope this video maybe can help you out. Something, you know. Alright, bye guys.